Lately I've been watching Twin Peaks, and I've been really enjoying it. If you like the small-town mystery trope as much as I do, definitely give it a try. You'll enjoy it. But that's not really the point. Twin Peaks reminded me of what I think is one of my favorite places on Earth. Not just because of the urban legends, I won't lie, that definitely plays a part, but because of everything it represents and the culture surrounding it. All of that makes it a really fascinating place to me. The Appalachian Mountains! Yep, I've been watching Twin Peaks, so now you all have to put up with my Appalachian Mountains rant. So, the Appalachian Mountains are over 480 million years old, making them one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. Many Native American peoples lived there, and centuries later, the region became a key area during English colonization. What's interesting is that despite being such a historically important place, like I literally mentioned 2 seconds ago, the Appalachian forests have never been fully explored. Much of what we know about them comes from satellite studies. These ecosystems, along with the mountain range itself, are actually older than Saturn's rings, making them a living testament to hundreds of millions of years of natural history. The region was also known for its vast mineral wealth, but its exploitation led to serious social and environmental problems: polluted rivers, deforestation, biodiversity loss, toxic air, contaminated water, and widespread poverty, among many other issues. As always, humans and their incredible accomplishments. The Appalachians are home to a wide variety of fascinating plants, including both medicinal and poisonous species. They're considered one of the world's biodiversity hotspots because of the incredible number of different species that live there. There are way too many plants to mention them all, for obvious reasons, but I can quickly go over a few. Oaks, red spruces, tulip poplars, maples, beeches, ash trees, Amanita muscaria, baneberries, belladonna, poison hemlock, rhododendrons, wild azaleas, witch hazel, bloodroot, bald cypress. Well, the fauna is just as impressive and equally diverse, so I'm also just going to mention the main groups: black bears, white-tailed deer, bobcats, raccoons, red foxes, flying squirrels, salamanders, rattlesnakes, box turtles, owls, peregrine falcons, and woodpeckers. Alright, I've talked enough about nature. Shout out Mother Nature! Now let's talk about the culture. In Appalachian culture, especially in the rural areas, religion plays a central role. Protestant Christianity is the dominant faith, though it's not the only one practiced. The region is part of what's known as the Bible Belt, where you'll find countless local churches, many with their own unique traditions and practices. Overall, these communities tend to be deeply religious. Okay, I'd be lying if I said my love for the Appalachians didn't start with the cryptids. What can I say? Gravity Falls had a huge impact on me, and now I'm basically that friend who's obsessed with anything paranormal. One thing I absolutely love, whether you believe in the paranormal or not, is just how many urban legends and folklore stories originated here. I don't know, there's just something really beautiful about that. The not deer looks like a deer until it doesn't. It's one of the most well-known urban legends from the region. Alleged witnesses describe it behaving in unnatural ways, walking on its hind legs, moving in strange, uncoordinated ways, and having glowing eyes. Oof, creepy. According to the legend, a woman secretly spied on a sacred ritual by disguising herself in the skin of a cougar. When she was discovered, she was punished and transformed into a creature that was half woman, half feline, condemned to wander the forests forever. Ever since then, people have spoken of a mysterious beast that roams the mountains, with glowing eyes and a terrifying scream. I don't even think Mothman needs an introduction. He's the one that shows up in Smiling Friends. God, I miss Smiling Friends. Anyway, Mothman is a winged humanoid cryptid, often described as resembling a giant moth or owl. He's best known from the legend of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, which dates back to the late 1960s. The legend became much more widely known in 1975, thanks to John Keel and his book. And here's the fun fact. About half of all reported Mothman sightings have been in the Appalachian Mountains. So, maybe that's his homeland? And honestly, this is one of the most interesting ones I came across. Appalachian folklore also tells of the moon-eyed people, described as short beings with glowing eyes who lived in the mountains and only came out at night. Some believe they were spirits, reinforcing the idea that the forests still hide unseen presences. And to wrap things up with one last fun fact, did you know the Appalachians are considered the heart of American bluegrass and folk music? A large part of rural American culture originated there.